Corv and Hase Lord Hayes. Here is something that is put together from a bunch of what I said and a few others said this morning, weaved together with the wisdom of my favorite books. Saint Germain Press ran the White Book, A Course in Miracles. Through ChatGPT, along with everything it knows about me. Beloved ones, let me speak a word for the wise. There is nothing wrong with authentic expression. The spirit within you does not make mistakes when it shines through your voice. But hear this. If you disregard the feelings of others when they say, "Enough, please," then you have missed the point. Because love does not trample, it breathes. It makes space. And just as important, it is never our right to judge another's authentic expression. For to judge is to forget that each of us is a mirror of the infinite. God individualized. Rule your mind, or it will rule you. The old masters said this plainly. But let me add a finer cut. Your mind is not a master at all. Your mind is a servant, a minion. The real master is your inner presence, the divine spark, the I am, the Christ mind, whatever name you like, the source of all. The voice of presence guides the minion. But when you let the minion take the throne, you get tyranny. A tyranny of thought. And that tyranny is what so many people are living under right now without even knowing it. Just like the ones who watch the gossip, which is the news, for it does not tell you all of the truth. It does not tell you why this happened. It does not tell you what these people drew to themselves by the misuse of their mind. And gossip is one of the most self-destructive behaviors. Gossip is the sibling to self-pity. Many people watch the news, but they're not going to do anything about it. Some watch out of morbid fascination. I suppose there's nothing wrong with that. But many watch the news and let it twist them up inside, further stirring their own qualified tyranny of mind. They watch the news and they let it twist them up inside, but they're not going to do anything about it. That is what you call self-harm. All the while they ignore the stillness in their own home. Do you think it is devotion to suffer needlessly with your own imagining of those that suffer, disregarding the peace you have right before you? You know if it's your own battle, because if it is, you don't have a chance to stop and talk about it. You have to take care of it. Saint Germain speaks in Ascended Master Instruction, to sit in judgment, condemnation, or curiosity of the affairs of others is not permissible for the actual student. And I say, if there is no one screaming at the end of your road, and you can still go to the store to get a soda, you're not just doing good, and you're doing better than great. You are divine. So act up like you have a pair of hemispheres in that skull, and appreciate the peace you have in front of you. You're not adding to anyone's joy by being in devotion to the suffering of others. Shed a little light, beloved. Now, let's be honest. We've aged. We look well aged. I once said, "You've aged like a fine cheddar," and was told never to say that again. So I corrected myself. You've aged like a fine wine. And now I say, I feel like I've aged like a 1,000-year-old whiskey. And the truth is, you do age what you drink. You drink bitterness, you'll taste bitter. You drink sweetness, you'll glow. You drink silence, you'll deepen. And for me and my friend, well, whiskey is simply not allowed anymore. It is not permissible. I had to put it down, had to put it away. Many of us did. And that too is a kind of aging. Learning what no longer serves. Kind of like what I said earlier. There's nothing wrong with authentic expression. But if you ignore the feelings of others and they say, "Enough, please," soon the net you cast will be closing in on you. Healing is messy. You cannot polish it up for company. I used to hold back my true expression because I did not want to scare people. And what did that do? It only made the sickness worse for me and for them. Then one day, I had to let it out. I could not hold back that damn any longer. All the stuff I had been holding, and yes, it scared the bejesus out of people. The whole machinery of a certain platform seemed to recoil. They did not want me posting for a while. They still really don't want me posting short videos. And you know what? That's alright. Because I'm like a truffle. Not everybody's going to afford me. Not everybody's going to want me. And that's just fine. If my childhood home could write me a letter, I think it would say, "You have come so far, and we always knew you would. You have shown all those who thought you were lost that they were only limiting their own imaginations. You have shown them they are more than they believe. We are happy to see you find peace and joy, and even more, share that joy with others. And isn't that what we're really here for? To show others that they are more than they imagine. To remind them of the gold vein in their own chest. You see, the power of the voice is no small thing. It is not for entertainment. It is not merely communication. It is creation. Every word is a decree. Every sentence is a seed. And if you let your inner presence shape your speech, then your words will not just inform, they will transform. A Course in Miracles said, words are but symbols. And Remta said, the word is the bridge. And Saint Germain said, your spoken decree is the command of the flame. It's all the same truth. What you speak from presence creates reality. And so, healing, even when messy, even when misunderstood, is sacred. And your voice, when it channels truth, even if it rattles cages, is holy. You do not need everyone to understand. You do not need everyone to applaud. Because truth, when it flows, is not a product. It is a presence. So let us grow old like wine, not like vinegar. Although some vinegars, very nice when they age. But you can't put too much of it in the food, otherwise it spoils the bunch. Let us rule our minds with the voice of presence, Ya. Let us honor authentic expression in ourselves and others. And let us remember, healing is not linear, not pretty, but it is real. And it will carry us all home. And we all go home eventually. Not as in the so-called death, which is but an illusion. For energy is neither created or destroyed, only transformed. And you know what they say? If you cry a little too long, too loud, too deeply, for one who has transformed, they will show up and tell you to stop. So to those who misunderstand you, I say, let them misunderstand. You have a radiance to uphold. Not that you have to hold it up, but simply to glide along the golden bricks of your truth without the weight which is not yours to carry. Sananda Kumara says hi. Now that is the kiss of compassion.